Welcome back, everyone, to OMG Let's Talk. We're talking about the brand new season of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 8, and this is the first episode. So let's check out what couples we are talking about. Let's go.
Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god.
Let's talk.
Sophie, she's alone.
She's not alone.
Who would have thought? Oh, no, she's not alone.
Who is
I
this
think we all
bitch?
guessed
Kay?
it, like on the last season.
So yeah,
Kay, yes.
Sophie's 24 years old, came in from London, started dating Rob overseas. I'm sure you guys know a little bit of their story, but it was all over the place. She asked for a 90-day visa. He worked on it. He's been an asshole the whole thing. She came over, and they got married, and now they're miserable.
Look at what they're doing too. Wine
Rob's from
glasses
LA,
next
sorry.
to the bed, a whole bottle of wine drinking.
No, they're definitely
And let's not
scissoring.
forget, Sophie says she's bi.
Yeah, they're scissoring, right? For sure.
Mm-hmm.
They're
For
doing
sure.
something.
Definitely.
So how long did they actually last after
1
being
year.
married?
1 year.
One year.
So what they catch us up. This is just telling their backstory, but they
Yeah,
catch
I'm
us
just
up that they're
checking the
not in
times.
LA anymore. They moved out of the ghetto. They actually moved to Texas together, and kind of everything Sophie asked for. And I think she realized that it was not enough because Rob is a prick. So she moved out to her friend's house, and now she's been living with her friend Kay for 2 months. And Rob and
Yeah, it wasn't that Rob like couldn't provide a good home. It was just that he's a douchebag and things are always gonna go wrong with them because it's Rob.
Yeah, he's
Everything
a
that
fucking
everyone
Rob.
told her is that even her mom, she's like, "You're all because you're gonna marry him. It's not gonna change anything." And she literally said, "I hope it will," which it didn't. So he's just being himself still. And
He's
this
a
is why
knob.
they're separated.
And since she moved out to Kay's house, Rob and Sophie haven't seen each other. So they haven't seen each other in 2 months, and I guess they hardly even talk.
Yeah,
Living
weird.
in Austin, Texas.
With
I'm
his
married
friend.
to Sophie, at least for now.
Yeah, exactly.
He gets it.
Sophie already found a friend in Austin, Texas. I'm guessing she used that app that she was talking about, the friend app.
The Bumblebee.
Bumblebee FF,
Yeah.
dude.
But how about this? What we
It
find
is real,
out?
though. That's a real app.
Does it come out a little bit later that why she moved out? Like
It comes
why?
out like way later.
Oh, it is.
Dude, there's so much to
There's not. It was not
show.
in this first part
No,
that we found out that he was cheating more.
nope.
Oh, okay. Well, we know.
But just a few months
Comes
after we
out
moved,
all the way down here.
the fighting continued, and Sophie decided to go move out and live with her new best friend in Austin, this girl Kay.
It's so funny.
So
So
at
he
the end of the day,
explains.
the 90
He explains to his friend. So right here, it's just like, dude, the 90 days is hard, bruh. Like, yeah, we all know it's hard, but see how many people have made it through, dude? You just suck. You can't blame the process. And even Sophie on her side starts to blame the process too. Like, you guys are fucking lying to yourself. It's so funny, but
Yeah, we didn't have enough time to get to know each other. We were rushed. Okay,
Mhm.
people have done it before and it's worked out. So it's
And I
just
was
you.
kind of hoping
Rob explains to his friend while they're hitting baseballs, he's like, yeah, she lives with this girl Kay. He's like basically saying that he hates Kay, like I hate her, and then he says like, well, Sophie's bisexual, and then the dude's just like, what the fuck? Rob's friend is like, what are you doing, dude? It's so bad.
Why did you marry her?
Uh-huh. And he's like, do you think anything's going on? He's
I
like, well,
tried
she's
to put
telling me
Rob's
no,
cheating
so
behind me, but shortly after I moved to Austin, I saw that
These are
he
all
had
your
got
time
this
stamps.
text from some random girl. So I figured out a way to get into Rob's social media to find
It
out
was
what
in
was
this
really
first part,
going
not
on.
that I remember.
It gets
And that's
worse,
how I
though.
found out that he was actually talking to, like,
Sorry, I had to pause it, but
Okay,
also
so-
this, the best friend blanket. If you guys can watch it in this corner down here, it's very weird and lesbo of them. It's very funny.
way
Wait, what
more
are they?
girls
I
than
can't.
he had admitted to.
might
So
show
he
it.
lied to me about the extent of his online cheating.
She always
So
says
let's talk
online
about
cheating.
Rob
This is like, how do we
cheating.
know he's not gonna do it again?
Did he do this after they got married, or is this us still going back
Yeah,
to
I mean,
that
there's-
one time?
Well,
when
he
met
said that he got a text when they moved to Austin, which made her to want to look into his phone more. So he was still getting texts from girls when they moved to Austin. Since she saw that text, she decided to factory reset his phone to see the relationships and how many women he's been talking to. And she found out he was talking to a shit ton of women, like constantly.
That's the thing, like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
later
never
in the episode,
stopped.
she
No,
states
my
that there
God,
is
no.
about 500.
500 women?
Rob says that
She
it was
said like
just-
50.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but
Oh.
I mean, she's like, it
Still a lot.
was enough for her to just be like, it was just like 50 women probably.
I
Like,
remember a 5 and a 0 for sure.
And it doesn't even matter if it was before marriage again, like you guys were dating, you guys were engaged. There's no excuse for what Rob did.
No, he's an idiot and he will never take responsibility. He won't ever admit that he did anything wrong. That's the issue. That's why Sophie is being so stern. Like, no.
Like,
Wait,
Kay's
you
a
gotta
little-
rewind. When did you find this out?
Bro, I found out right before we got married that Sophie was into women, but she never actually explored it.
There's nothing bad.
oh God, this awkward ass
It's just
part.
hard for me because it's
It was hard for her, you know?
It's just kind of like before they got married, Sophie said, like, I'm gonna try and get past the cheating and hopefully things work out. Obviously, she's not ever gonna forgive Rob. Why are you guys even still doing this?
Well,
Why
at
did you
this
get
at this point, that all the new information came out, that she found out that
He's just a huge liar and he always
Yeah.
will be lying. Look at this though.
I live here, you know? I know, and I'm taking care of you better than he is.
They're definitely banging.
Literally.
Okay. Awkward.
creepy?
So Rob is definitely losing Sophie, who is surprised about that? Not me.
no.
Anyone else surprised?
Not at all.
At all. Yeah, are you guys surprised? Because we're not.
Nope. The next part, I guess, Sophie is going to meet Claire. She has a boyfriend in Texas, so she's out in Texas a lot. And that gives her a better opportunity to see Sophie as well.
Yeah, I wonder how long this relationship has been brewing for, because they seem better than Rob and Sophie.
Yeah, it's John and Claire.
John and Claire.
It's with John. I don't know if it was maybe because of the cameras, but John seemed really off. Like he was very nervous or just didn't really want to talk. I don't know if you guys got that vibe from him.
Not necessarily got that, but I just think he's a dude and he fucking doesn't care.
Do you want to play this?
Yeah,
I think
like,
he's just.
whatever.
I think he's more chill, and yeah, I think he doesn't want to be in the limelight. I can see that. I think he's just trying to be like the least in the middle of all this. He's like, I don't. Yeah, like.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to give his input. Like that's your daughter. You do what you need to do with her. I'm not going to be saying.
Especially when she's this old. Yeah. Oops.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Claire goes off. What do
Oh,
they?
Claire,
What?
Claire lives in Mexico, right? That's what
Yes.
she
I
said.
think so, yeah.
Ah.
But during this segment, Claire is talking to
Oh,
her
here,
boyfriend,
this
John.
part.
Okay,
It's called bocce ball.
bocce ball. You want to play?
What did she call it? Pachi or some shit? That shit was so funny to me.
Actual.
Pachi ball?
Like, no.
Yeah, I want to play pachi ball. I can barely even understand her. There we go.
Claire even says she doesn't even
Okay,
understand
this-
John half of the time. She's like, what'd you say?
It's called Pacheki.
No,
Pacheki.
it's called bocce ball.
Yeah, when John is introducing himself, Claire comes up and is like, could you even understand what he's saying?
Oh, right here, right here.
Yeah.
Him. Why wouldn't I understand him? I don't understand what he says. Half the time, 90% of the
I
time.
understand what you
And then
said.
she has. I don't understand what you're saying.
What?
She has the subtitles. Like, come on.
What is his nationality? Is he Australian?
No, he's
New Zealand?
American.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it?
he's American.
I'm married to an American guy, so I get your accent.
Oh, I
Oh,
know. I've heard a little bit about him. Not really.
He's
that's-
so Switzerland.
Huh, the most clear-speaking people on the planet,
Yes,
and
half the
Claire
time,
can't
90% of the
understand
time.
him.
What you say?
What'd you say?
Yeah,
What did you say?
what?
What
And
did
he's
you
your
say?
boyfriend.
Huh.
But you
Okay.
can't understand him.
I bet they have fun. It seems like they have fun, honestly.
Mhm. There's
Right. I'm trying to get him.
yeah, I know.
I'm getting him. Oh, there's just so much.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter.
I'm married to
Yeah,
an American
but
guy, so
It's
I get
literally
your
what I was
accent.
just trying to play.
Oh, I know. I've heard a little bit about him. Not really.
Not it.
His
A little
nickname,
bit.
you know his nickname, right?
No, what is it?
Rob the Knob.
No.
Rob the knob.
Rob.
You know what knob means, right?
Doorknob or something else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Doorknob?
come on. We all knew what a knob meant. John, get with the times.
Bob on my knob. A corn on the cob. Check in with me.
Yeah.
And do your job.
I can't believe online cheated. I hate
It's
this.
online for 2, 3, that's the times we know about.
Can you just say
I
you
do love
cheated?
him.
Who gives a
Online
fuck?
cheated.
Gosh. Because I
Downplaying it.
already know how it's gonna go.
That's how I see it. They're getting downplayed.
Yeah, but we find out that
It
Sophie
takes
is
a lot,
actually
you know?
thinking
And he
about
stood with me like
moving
the whole
back
4
in with
years, and
Rob.
we did long
What the
distance,
heck?
and it's like, he is nice. He just has, like, our marriage is just in a weird spot. That doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, she was even
He's
talking to a
nice.
friend about it. So she's saying like, yeah, I married him. He's my husband. I'm not gonna give up. So she's explaining to Claire and John that she's thinking about meeting up with them, and John doesn't necessarily say no. His advice is actually pretty good. It's just like,
Yeah, I understand. You
I
should.
understand. Yeah, give it another shot. Don't give up. And Claire is like, oh, you're making a huge mistake. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, he's my husband.
Guess what
I
though?
don't
What
know.
about this? We didn't know. We found out that Claire struggled with substance abuse when she was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
taking care of Sophie.
He wasn't really around.
Yeah, Sophie wants to create a stable, like, life for herself that she never had because her mom was on drugs. Her
I
whole
think
childhood.
Sophie's doing everything right, and she really wants this to work.
think
When it
so,
comes
too.
down to it, Rob is a knob.
Mm-hmm. And then she goes on to say
She's
that
giving him space. She's trying to make it work. She knows like an unhealthy relationship versus a healthy, so she's doing everything she can. And blah, blah, blah.
And then she goes
They
to
just
the
fight too
excuse.
much.
Oh yeah, constantly. They don't ever not fight. But then she goes to say the 90-day process is hard. It's hard.
We didn't get enough time.
This dumb bitch. So she's gonna meet up with Rob. What about the place that they meet up in?
Yeah, Rob's like, oh, I want to take her to like, what is it, a selfie studio because that's her thing, or she
That
would
was
like
his
that.
idea?
What the heck is a selfie? Yes.
I did not
What's a
catch that
selfie
part. Yeah.
studio?
Yeah.
You see what it is in this episode. It's hilarious.
It's so weird. Oh, here's the maps. He's gonna hold himself.
I think it was
accountable.
either his idea or her
yeah,
idea.
let's
One
see
of
it.
them.
So I'm planning to have Sophie meet me. Yeah, it's definitely his.
Mm.
Ooh.
I guess gotta be Rob thinking for once.
She always wanted to go to one, dude. Her Instagram is like, I want to be the hottest influencer. It's always her and her butt and wearing clothes, and that's her. Definitely.
She wants to be
Yeah.
the top influencer.
Look at this selfie studio. It looks so sad.
I didn't even know that they had a selfie studio. Like, what is it? Just like some nice
Little
backdrop.
rooms, yes,
Rooms with backdrops.
rooms with
That's it.
backdrops and a lot of ring lights. It looks like.
Lights.
Mm,
Yeah, see how the different rooms are. Here's one room. Here's another room.
yes.
Yeah.
Instagram pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, selfie, bro. Come on, selfie. You know, selfies. All right, so they're at the end again. Sorry, gotta get them down here. Where are they? In Texas?
Austin.
Austin, Texas.
This stupid interaction.
I'm like, oh.
You didn't recognize him?
It's just been that long, huh?
Guys, it's
They
been 2
act
months.
so
Got those
childish
fucked
with
up,
each
don't you?
other. It's like as if like you're in high school and then your girlfriend had to like move away, but then she like suddenly came back, and then you're like, I don't know. Yeah.
They say they give each other
Oh
butterflies.
my God.
I think they're just super sexually attracted to each other. But that doesn't mean you need to marry that person. Like,
Well,
if that's
Rob
all
has
you
some
guys
big
got.
boobs, huh?
Oh, yeah, he has moves.
Not moves. It's just looks like just a nipple. Yeah, noobs.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. He didn't wear undershirt, apparently.
Yeah, he needs one on.
I just don't get Rob's thing. Like he said, he wants to try things with with Sophie because he wants to be in a
Roby,
long-term
their marriage name, the
relationship.
name.
Roby.
Roby. Ew, he
But
looks
he's
so
not really
gross.
trying hard.
Well, that's the confusing part is that whole conversation he had with his friend while hitting baseballs is nothing to how he acts now. And then in his interviews, like, I
No.
don't want to lose her and this and that. I'm going to do everything I can. He's like, it's like a video game and I only have one heart left. And he comes in and he acts like a
What are you
fucking prick.
doing?
Like his attitude, his facial expressions, the way this is not showing interest or love or support.
Well, not only that, we found out that he had Sophie's wedding ring. Didn't even tell her that he found it. She thought she lost it this whole time.
And she didn't want to tell Rob that she lost
But
it. She didn't have it. And he's like, I have your ring.
He should have been a cute guy and been like, oh, like, meet me at dinner. And then, like, re-propose to
he's
her.
gonna wait for
you
her.
know what I mean?
No.
And just be like, let's
Oh
make
my
He
this
would
work.
never-
Like,
he would
I'm
never
really
do it.
sorry. Let's work on this as a couple. Here's
No.
your ring again.
He's gonna sit
Blah,
back,
blah,
sit
and then
back
let's
like
go.
an asshole and wait for her to come back. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, so on top of him having her wedding ring and not like pulling a cool suave move and being the bigger person that he needs to be and do something cute like that, he actually just kept the ring and then he's also not wearing his wedding ring.
Yeah, she's like, oh great, I
Yeah,
already
on
have my
top of
ring.
that.
He's like, where's your ring? He's like, I don't wear it. And we're like, are you fucking kidding
Everyone
me?
thinks you're a single guy in Austin, living your life.
Like, if you really wanted to stay
just trying not
married,
to
you
look
would still
stupid.
be wearing
I'm
that
walking
wedding
around
ring.
with a wedding
Mhm,
ring.
Stupid, a married man
exactly.
without the ring.
You know what?
Does it make you look stupid? Who's gonna say like you're stupid for wearing a wedding ring?
When he's
even
like,
if you're not?
I got friends that have never even met you.
Your fault.
It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Yeah,
Nothing
he just
says
gets
it.
so defensive and
It's the same shit that we see.
that's
from
what
Rob
she
all
said.
the
Thank
time.
God that she's not that dumb.
But yeah,
We're
Sophie.
back to the beginning again.
Sophie
with
cuts
Rob.
this shit off and she's like, I'm out of here. You're the same
Yeah,
Rob you
you're-
were.
same Rob.
Nothing's changed. I'm leaving. So cool. Good job, Rob. You're such a knob, dude.
He blew it. Well, look at that
Accountability
face.
for what you did.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he can never say this.
What else
I'm
is
really
looking
sorry. How can we fix this?
Well, this is when she kind of calls him
This
out
is
about
why we
everything.
can't
And
get anywhere.
Why is
Can't
this
move
anything
forward.
hard?
Because I don't trust you. You lied about the online cheating.
Online
Multiple times.
cheating.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
It's not.
This is
Oh my God. You did lie, admit it. Sophie, can you forgive him for that? If you can't, then move on.
Because at the end of the day, I'm hoping to avoid the conflict altogether.
just avoid it.
so I lie.
Okay.
Is
First
that
of
what he
all-
said,
That's
right?
Mhm.
How do you not see that?
Because
Yes.
at the end of the day,
Even if you just try to be honest with me and say, look, I'm really sorry, I messed up, I would have been accepting of that because at least you was honest and you're trying.
Yeah, he said straight up. Yeah, he lies because he doesn't want.
But Sophie makes total sense. It's like you're downplaying the situation. You're making it seem like it was an innocent thing, but he received okay, I understand if 50 women DM'd him and he let
But
them
he
unopened,
replied
but he's talking
And
to
started
them.
relationships with
And
them
getting pictures.
and send them pictures too.
Yes.
And talk to them sexually.
still-
And he's like, there's
Yeah,
nothing
if
wrong with
you're
having
in
a
a marriage-
conversation.
That's
You're like,
so
no,
wrong.
that's
That's cheating. Even her saying online cheating is downplaying it for him already. So
Mhm.
Yeah, because when you're in a marriage, like if you get like 50 messages from women or whatever, you'd probably tell Mari like, I'm just getting all these bunch of girls messaging me, or you kind of would tell her about it because you guys have an open relationship and that communication.
Yeah.
So if Rob did that, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
but he's not telling her because he's replying.
And he lied because he didn't want to start a conflict. Like, no, that's not why, dude. You lied because you were
No,
doing
Just,
something
like,
wrong.
party with your- like, no, say your
You're
side too.
hiding
There's two
stuff.
sides to it.
He sucks. Look at that face. Yeah. Ugh. I have taken accountability.
You want to apologize again? And she's like, yes. Like, I want you to apologize for the rest of your fucking life, dude.
Yeah, what?
You just met again for a while. You can. As
So
long as
now
He
you
should be on
apologize
his
again.
like praising her and he doesn't.
Options.
Everyone's
I'm
looking
frantic
at
with you. You're saying the same things to me. Doesn't mean anything to me.
Good.
You just shut down and run
No,
away.
I'm over the conversation.
Thank God.
Yes.
Yes,
But yeah,
over
that's,
it. You're not even trying.
it's so weird to see them from the tell-all of the last season of Single Life, or what was it, of regular 90 Day, going to this. Like, yeah, I don't know. You just never know with them. Because in the tell-all, it seemed like everything was maybe building to something better. But nope.
Yeah.
And this is 1 year
felt
after
like we
the
left off
wedding. Exactly, almost around 1 year after the wedding.
He keeps, yeah, he always puts
You
the
won't let it
blame
go.
on her.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong.
All she just wants
You,
is like him
you,
to
you.
be more accountable. Like, I found out more shit. You should be begging me to stay with you.
What happened to Rob being at one heart and he's gonna do everything he can? Like, he didn't do one thing in this whole
Mm-mm.
meeting to help himself or to make her feel better.
He's a knob. She deserves so
He should
much
have brought her
better.
flowers at least.
No, he would never.
Like, it's been 2 months.
He would bring her a stem.
Yeah, he's not that thoughtful.
He's like, this is all I could
Yeah,
do.
that
He
one
did
rose,
before. He brought her one flower before.
Oh,
just one.
bring her a rose petal.
That's
He
it.
did that when she moved
What do you
out.
think I am?
No, he did that when
Can't
in the
afford a
regular
full
90
rose.
days when she got an Airbnb and rented it out when she was super pissed when she first found out about his online cheating. He brought one flower. I remember that.
Oh, when he cried and cried to her and to get her back.
Yeah. All right.
He's such a manipulator.
He sucks. All right, Rob and Sophie. Nobody's really surprised what this is happening, but I think it's interesting to see them break up. We have a lot of couples on this season, so I'm assuming that Rob and Sophie might be ending a little bit earlier on this season because
It
they're
could
not going to
be.
be happily ever after.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Rob's such a knob. I want Sophie honestly to thrive a lot more. This guy.
Me too, because Rob sucks as a person. At least Sophie, she's genuine. She's trying to have a family and just have something good for her. And
She seems like she really loves
what
love,
it is.
unlike Rob.
The difference is Rob is an adult asshole. Sophie is young and naive. That's it.
Let's
But
not forget
she's
that,
not
yeah,
a
She's
bad
like
person.
older than Rob though.
But she's not a bad person. But well,
Mm-mm.
they both act like children.
But Rob is 33 and she's 24. She acts older than him.
Well, she's
yeah.
yeah. She
More
could
mature in
carry
her
herself better for
conversation.
sure.
Bad
She
decision.
acts older. She acts like a child. They both do, in my opinion.
Rob acts way more childish than her, in my opinion.
In this episode, for sure.
Yeah, all around. She's a little naive, but
Yeah.
childish. She's not stupid. Like she's giving people chances, but she's also not stupid about it. So I give her that.
Finally, because at some point I thought she was just dumb and naive and like just taking everything.
She might
from
be
Rob.
more smarter than we are, and she's like, I know this may not work, so if I marry this asshole, the least I can get is a visa.
It goes back to our original theory that this is all just to get into America.
But she's trying really hard now.
And
She really
clout.
loves him. Nobody could deal with his assholeness if this goes on. All right, so Rob and Sophie, we'll wrap it up there and tune in next week to see where they're at.
And we're covering all the couples from this new season of Happily Ever After. So check out our channel if there's anybody that you missed. And we will see you.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.